So students, question number 1.34 from NCERT. A welding fuel gas contains carbon and hydrogen only. Burning a small sample of it in oxygen gives 3.38 grams of carbon dioxide and 0.69 grams of water and no other products. So basically we have two compounds, carbon dioxide and water. A volume of 10 liter measured in STP, keep this in mind, this is a very important factor, of this welding gas is found to weigh 11.6 grams. Calculate its empirical formula, molar mass and molecular formula. So we have three questions to calculate from the given values. Now remember one thing, if you want to find out empirical formula or molecular formula, you need the percentage of carbon and oxygen present in our compound, which we don't have. So we have to find out that first, and then we will move on to calculate empirical formula, molecular mass and molecular formula. So we'll go step by step. So first, for me to find out the empirical formula, I first have to find out what is the mass of carbon and hydrogen from where? From two compounds given here, from oxygen and from carbon dioxide and from water. So for that, first thing is, I need to understand that carbon dioxide contains carbon. Right, so that is easy. Now, if you calculate what is the molecular mass of carbon dioxide, it is going to be 44. So, 44 grams of CO2 contains 12 grams of carbon. 44 grams is in 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Similarly, in carbon you have 12 grams. Therefore, these many grams of carbon dioxide contains how many grams of carbon? So you can write, therefore, 3.38 grams of carbon dioxide contains X grams of carbon. I just have to cross multiply this and I'll get what the X is. So that's going to be 12 grams into 3.38 grams divided by 44 grams. Now when I simplify this, I will get 0.921 grams of carbon. So these many grams of carbon is present in 3.38 grams of carbon dioxide. So we found out how many grams of carbon is present in this much. Similarly, we have to find for water. So here we can write that water contains hydrogen, right? So when you have this, same way how you calculated for carbon dioxide, you're going to do for here also. We can write the molecular mass of water is 18 grams. So 18 grams of water contains 2 grams of hydrogen, which is the atomic mass of hydrogen. Therefore, how much is present in the question? 0.690 grams of water. So here we'll write 0.690 grams of water contains X grams of hydrogen. So here if I just cross multiply these values, I should get the value here. So 2 grams into 0.690 gram divided by 18 grams. When I simplify this, I will get 0.077 grams of hydrogen. So now we have what is the gram values. It is easy for us to convert this into percentage so that we can use those percentage in calculation of empirical and molecular formula. So now we have these values. Let's use to calculate the percentage. So to find the percentage in the fuel gas, we will write percentage of carbon is equal to this value divided by the total value of this into 100. So we will write percentage formula for this is going to be the weight of carbon divided by total mass. 0.077 into 100. Now when we simplify this, we will get the percentage to be 92.2%. Similarly, we will do for hydrogen also. Percentage of hydrogen is equal to, you take the weight of hydrogen in the numerator because it is for hydrogen, divided by total weight. So 0.921 plus 0.077 into 100. When we simplify this, you will get 7.77%. So here we will use these percentage values to calculate empirical formula now. Alright, so first one is going to be to calculate empirical formula. So here I have a simple table to calculate. Now we will put element here, percentage, atomic mass, then we put percentage divided by atomic mass, and then you divide by smallest number, and then we have simple whole number ratio. So we'll follow this table to solve it. So here we will put the values accordingly. So we have carbon and we have hydrogen. Percentage for carbon is here, we have 92.2, and percentage of hydrogen being 7.77. Now atomic mass of carbon is 12 and for hydrogen is 1. Now we have to divide this percentage by atomic mass. So when we divide it, 92.2 divided by 12, we should get 7.68, and this one is 7.77 divided by 1, which will be 7.77. Now of the two values compared, this is a smaller value. So here when we divided each values by the smallest number, so 7.68 by 7.68, which is equal to 1. This will be 7.77 divided by 7.68. This will be equal to 1.01. When you round off the value to simple ratio, your ratios are going to be 1:1. So for this you will get carbon 1 and hydrogen 1. So therefore you can write that the empirical formula is equal to CH. Now we need to calculate your second question, which is calculation of the molar mass. Let's see how to calculate that. Now to calculate molar mass, we have, as per the question, 10 liters of gas at STP weighs 11.6 gram. This is the value you get from the question. Therefore, standard value of a gas for 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liter. That's a standard value, right? The volume of 1 mole of a gas at STP is 22.4 liters. So here of gas is equal to X. We need to find out what that X is. So X is equal to, just cross multiply. 11.6 into 22.4 divided by 10. Your value here is going to be 25.98 grams, which can be rounded off to 26 grams. So this is your answer to the second question that says calculate the molar mass of the gas. Now the last question is to calculate molecular mass, molecular formula. So to calculate molecular formula. So for this, you need to know what is the N value. So N is equal to the molecular mass of molecular formula, mass of the molecular formula divided by mass of empirical formula. So this is going to be the formula. Now, molecular formula, what you found out right now is 26. Empirical formula we just calculated, CH it is. So carbon is 12, hydrogen 1, so that becomes 13. So after calculating this, you will get N values equal to 2. So therefore you can write that the molecular formula is equal to N into empirical formula. So which is 2 into the empirical formula. So therefore your molecular formula is going to be C2H2. So here you get your third answer, which is C2H2, which is for the molecular formula. So this is just an indirect method for you to calculate empirical or molecular formula by giving you the weight of carbon dioxide and water. First you need to find out what is the percentage, then do a normal method of calculation of empirical and molecular formula.